So my wood burning stove is not good for bonsai, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Hey, how's it going? My name is Guy Solis. This is not a shave video, but I'm used to starting every one of my videos with a shave. So, put some soap on my face. I'm using my Rod Neep Badger brush. It's a two-piece handle. Supposed to be like Bronco colors, red and blue. But very nice brush. The soap I'm using is Panty Dropper. But don't get excited, boys. It doesn't work even if you put on the aftershave. So the razor I'm going to be using today is my Tuckaway, 1920s Tuckaway. This razor is my favorite. And I used to do a lot of straight razor shaving with things like this vintage Frederick Reynolds that I restored. I also did the tortoise, the faux tortoise shell on it too. This is a great shaver. Or another one of my favorites is, I forgot 16 razors. The Fawn razor. It's all oiled up. Everything's oiled up. Very nice razor. Haven't shaved with them for a while because I kept nicking myself and I was getting tired of that. So anyway, so I am thinking about changing the name of my channel to reflect what I'm doing now. And what I'm doing now is Bonsai again. So well, let me do this before I forget. So the fireplace is a bonsai's worst enemy because it dries up the soil really quick. This bonsai, see, it's sticking straight up now. See all the wire on it? It used to kind of loop around and have a real dramatic loop to it. But I forgot to water this one day. It came about a week after I repotted it, so it was probably under stress anyway. But I forgot to water it one night, and it just died. It just, died, and the branches just straightened up and bent all the wire back, and pretty bad because I really took good care of this little tree. And it's not a small pot either. That's what gets me. This is not a small pot. And it just, gosh, makes me mad that I did that. So, anyway, I have a couple more cherry trees. That was a black cherry tree. And I want to do a little bit of work on them tonight. I'll video it. And any feedback is cool. However, one of them I may prune when I get a closer look at it. But for me, I want it to kind of grow more natural. And I'll probably wire the branches, or we'll definitely wire the branches, but it's going to grow more natural. And the other one, I already have it wired up. And so I need to decide some things, and this is an introductory video pretty much for my channel. And I think I'm going to name my channel Bonsai, The Apprentice's Experiment. Something like that. I think that'd be all right. I don't know. I think that's a cool name, don't you? It's got to be cool. Anyway, so I will see you in the other room when I start to work on my bonsai. Y'all take care and welcome later. Oh, I forgot to mention that I have another channel that is a lot more elaborate on shaving, straight razor shaving, product reviews, honing, all that stuff. I'll leave it down below. It's called Gentleman's Edge. Hey, so check it out. This is a display on that brush I was using. This is a 2-band Badger brush, 2-piece handle. Supposed to be red and blue like the Denver Broncos. Super soft brush, really nice brush. Anyway, so a lot of times I will add, different components to my videos. And sometimes I forget, and I forgot this. Check it out. So about 1998, that's when I met my wife. And my brother gave me, for our first Christmas together, these 2 bonsai books. One of them is by Colin Lewis. And it's interesting. I like how he does stuff. He uses a rubber hose and does everything he can to not scar the bark, I like that. The next one, check it out. I didn't even know about this till just a little bit ago. Peter Chan. Peter Chan did this book. And it is a good book. And it says in here that this book was written or published in 1989. Right there. So that's a trip. And this is a good book. And we all know who Peter Chan is. He's still out there teaching. There's a picture of him somewhere in his book. It's a young picture, he had hair. And this is a 25-year-old book. And so, and I kept it all this time, and it's cool. It's nice, man, to have that stuff, right? Take care, man. All right, this video is a hope and a prayer that I got things set up right. I'm going to go for it, though. I think that, yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. This is something I bought a while back, and I was going to do certain things to it. One thing I was thinking of doing was put my micarta, which is Bondo, to make it look more authentic, but that's not going to work. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a stand for it. I'm going to build a piece around the top that's hooked onto the stand to cover up this portion here, so it doesn't look like a pie. I don't even know what the heck this is for. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do with that one. And the second thing I got to do is I got my toolbox. And it has everything that I own that has to do with bonsai in it. And I think it's pretty cool. So let me take out some of the stuff I'm going to use. All right, I'm not going to use my concave cutters on those trees just right over here. That'd be ridiculous and an overkill. So what I'm going to use is my scissors and maybe my cutters here too. I have some wire down here, and it's got me some wire. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to use. And at some point, I'm going to do a video on the soil that I'm going to make. So, okay, so first things first, I need to get these done because I think they're desperate for a drink of water. This one here is the one I am using. I am going to let grow naturally, but I want to look at some branches, see if I can shape it just a little bit And it's kind of hard to see with my light. That's why I like to film in my bathroom, because the lighting is really good in there. And personally, I don't see anything I want to do to this one yet. It looks like I did do some trimming on it before, but I think I'm going to let it go. The branches are too weak. This is probably, however, what is that, 4 or 5 inches? So I'm going to let this go until those branches are stiff enough to do something with. This is the one that I have wired already. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to trim very much off this one either, because I just want it to kind of grow. I want to get that trunk to thicken up a little bit more. Got me some lower branches down here I'm leaving. So I think what I'm going to do, actually, I'm not going to cut or wire anything, I guess. What I want to do is reemphasize my little curve here. Like that. And something like that, huh? How's that? Anyway, these are my trees. I'm gonna get them in some water. It's growing really full in the back. I didn't trim anything off the front at all. The only thing I've ever done with these is just nip off the ends a little bit. Well, that's it. I guess I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to water them. So you'll take care, man. Thanks for looking in.